Posse, Packer Nation. Welcome to an episode. You know what? Another episode.
Yes.
Of Grant and Grossi. Now, before I even introduce myself, listen. I hear you. I got some DMs going. Where's Ryan Grant?
What's going on?
Where's Grant and Grossi? And my response to that is, if you were watching last week, you know that I didn't have internet for the entire week. But we're back. We're better than ever. And we're also number one in the NFC. So I think we did okay.
Yeah. I think it's been a good week.
I think we did okay. You know what? So I'm Tom Grossi. That is my stupendous co-host, Ryan Grant. How was that one today? Stupendous? I thought that was good.
I like stupendous. Stupendous is a word that you can't go wrong with it.
Okay, good. I just wanted to check. But Mr. Ryan Grant, I missed it. We didn't get together, our usual powwow. We didn't dive deep into the mental state of Tom Grossi. You know, there was definitely a hole in my heart last week.
I believe it.
Yeah. But it was filled with destroying the Chicago Bears.
Immensely filled.
And because of that,
cuppeth runneth over.
Yeah. Oh, it runneth over. And we runneth over the Bears defense in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely.
Too. And it was just
It was
beautiful. And listen, it was a close game. It was a close game until the fourth quarter, right?
Yep.
Had some errors. Tavon Austin fumbling. Can't do that. That's a big no-no. Can't do that. But the thing that we did also miss and not talk about before we even get into the Bears game is, of course, the loss for the season of all-pro left tackle David Bakhtiari.
Yeah, that's rough. That
was bad.
That's tough. And it's funny, I think early on, how many times did A-Rod, did he get sacked?
He only got sacked once, but he got hit a lot.
Right? Yeah, I got hit a lot. Yeah. And it's one of those things that I was like, I don't know.
Yep.
If this is if this has something to do with it, or like, just, it's one of those things that, not to say that one guy can like switch a whole thing up, and then the same breath it can. It can emotionally switch a whole bunch of things up, leadership wise. So yeah, that's a major blow to us. And you can see it by how everybody responded, everybody on the team and across an organization. But it's wild. That's what happens, and this is why it's
next man up, my friend. This
is why you got to stack successes and get into a groove, because things happen. So, but I do feel good about where we're at.
I mean, listen, there's been a lot of comparisons to actually something you're very familiar with, the 2010 season, in which you're heading in, ton of injuries, right? We don't have a ton, but losing some star players like David Bakhtiari definitely hurts. So in that sense, right, like you had the emergence of guys like James Starks. Obviously, the secondary really started to become ball hawks.
Mm-hmm.
Is the next man up mentality like a real thing? Is it kind of just like, this is your job now, and like I got to step up for the team?
And I think that the teams that succeed over time absolutely have the next man up, and it has to be legitimate. It has to be real. The confidence has to be real in these guys. But that starts from top down. You know what I mean? The coaches are very much instilling that from day one, because you don't really know. And most of the time, it's playoff football. Nobody cares. It's everything steps up a notch. We're now back to 0-0.
Yep.
So I don't care what anybody says. Playoff football is just it's just one notch over.
It's just different.
Literally, it's just a different intensity across the board. And so, the best thing you can do is, have such a body of work that you feel good about putting together. It's like, we know how to do this. And now we just turn that little notch up a little bit. So I do actually, even though we're the number one seed, I feel really good. I feel really good about what we've been putting together. I feel like the defense has been stepping up, which for me, even though I'm an offensive player, that is reassuring.
Yes.
That is reassuring going into what is going to be some fights. So I think that we play the winner of the Bucks-Washington game, right?
Well, it depends. No, because there's could play if the Bears win, we play the Bears, and there's just lowest seed. So it's Yeah, we could either play the
Yeah,
Bears, the Rams, whoever. It completely and totally depends on who actually gets the W. So we could have like the Bears, the Rams, or the Bucks most likely coming in.
Bears, Rams, Bucks.
I mean, those are not easy games. I mean, even the Bears, even though we just beat them, it's tough to beat a team 3 times. But I think
beat a team 3 times.
I'm sitting here looking at it though, is that heading into in the postseason last year, right? We got him with 13-3, a lot of close games, pulled one out against the Seahawks, going to Santa Clara, not feeling the most confident, just optimistic.
Yes.
This one, I'll put us up against anybody. The way
that absolutely. I'm very confident.
Yeah.
I was looking at those teams that you're saying, and no, I feel good.
Like I'm good. I mean,
I feel really good about where we are. It doesn't matter at this point in time. Who are the so the 2 teams that got in the West are Seattle and
LA, the Rams. LA, but Jared Goff has had surgery on his thumb, so I don't even know if he's going to play.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel good.
I'm good. Like I'm good.
And Aaron should feel really good. He should feel
MVP, baby.
Yes, he absolutely. I talked to him right after the game, and I was like, that should be at your doorstep in a few hours. And
it's gonna get FedExed.
Yeah, that should be at your doorstep. But no, he definitely deserves it. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for it's one of those things. He's been lights out. Like numbers are astronomical. Just Packer fans, I love you, but just hush your mouth when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. Just hush your mouth because the guy consistently he's the best. Don't question. He's the best.
It's just there's no conversation.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's just the best. And whatever you want to say, literally your argument is null and void. No weapons breaks franchise record.
Yep.
Listen, they outscored the team. They averaged more 30 points than when we did in 2011, and we were blowing everybody out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on now. It's impressive. He's done this. It's great.
It was methodical.
Absolutely. I say he's surgical with it. If you don't think that this guy is PhD, doctorate, elite, he's not only PhD. He works for the Hospital for Special Surgery when it comes to, and that's for New Yorkers and people who have had. He's a Hospital for Special Surgery. He's a Dr. Anderson, Dr. Andrews, these type of guys that are the elite of the elite. That's Aaron Rodgers.
They're the ones who do surgery on the surgeons.
Absolutely.
That's it.
When you think of a particular type of surgery, you go to somebody, Dr. Andrews. When you get your knees, you go to Dr. Andrews. Stuff like that's what happens. When you think of the top quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers. There shouldn't even be, And I do believe that as of right now, Tom Brady is the GOAT. I'm going to give that up. I think Tom Brady is the man, and what he's been able to do, 43 at 43, is really impressive.
You can't. Sorry, I'm just going to edit that part out. So
can't hit on that. But Aaron is he's the best. Aaron's the best. Aaron's the best.
Don't be playing.
Somebody made a statement. I don't remember who it was. One of the guys, one of those analysts. He was like, the GOAT is definitely Tom Brady, but Aaron's a better player. And it was, absolutely. Everybody can understand that.
48 touchdowns passing, 46 punts. That's a stat from the Green Bay Packers.
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers threw 48 touchdowns, and we only punted the ball 46 times.
That is phenomenal. And then I read something that Devontae has more touchdowns than Mason Crosby has field goals.
Yeah, yep. I mean, he tied Sterling Sharp's record from 94. I mean, and he missed games. And Devontae missed games. That's crazy. And Aaron, and listen, also, big shout out to Aaron Jones, who's kind of been underrated at this point, but he's also had an amazing season as well. Missed some time as well, but
he missed 2 games too, right?
He missed a few games too. Yeah, understand. Yeah,
listen, they're the best. Aaron's great. I think Aaron had a phenomenal season. Just added to the point, he's going to get paid. I hope you pay him, Packers.
He pulled out the necklace when he scored the touchdown with the G on it. Listen. Here's what you do, Ryan Grant. You call up Jason Wilde, and you say, "Listen, buddy, what you did for me." Do for
So
my
you
man
know
Aaron.
what? Yeah, I would love to do that. I don't know. He's got way more leverage than I had, so I don't even have to do that. Aaron's put up proving and time again. He proved
Sure.
who he is. Yeah, this guy. I think that I hope just the way the Packers go, it's one of those you just don't know. But I hope they do. I think that he deserves it. I have no idea what salary cap stuff looks like, but
it's not good. It's not good.
Okay.
It's a pipe dream. Corey Linsley, Kevin King, Jamal Williams, Aaron Jones. Yeah, there's a potential that none of them come back.
Oh wow.
Well,
it'll be interesting because they're gonna have to come out.
He's gonna get paid. He's gonna get some money.
And I'm not a fan of hometown discount.
I was about to say hometown discount, but you know what? I get it. If the guy has to go somewhere else, he's got to get money. But,
he's done everything he can to put himself in a great position for this organization to see the justification of paying him the real deal. So I'm not blaming him no matter what happens, but he's a Packers guy through and through. So I'm proud of all those dudes, man. They've been rocking and rolling.
Now, another thing that came out, obviously, also we signed Snacks Harrison.
Oh, that I like that.
Listen, right in time for the playoffs. He leaves Seattle because, as we've talked about, Seattle just proves my point. But listen, they're talking about his motivation. Doesn't want to be there. He was pretty motivated. Only played a few snaps on Sunday, but he's pretty motivated. And the guy is literally 3 games away from a Super Bowl ring. So.
Listen. You know what? Yeah, it puts everything in perspective, and I get it. A lot of guys are like, "Oh, they don't want to be there a long time." Dude, you got 4 games, 3 games, and you get yourself a nice ring on a squad that, trust me, you're going to want to come back. You know why? Because you're going to realize how we do things in Green Bay.
That's it.
Win.
That's it, baby.
I tweeted him when I retweeted it, and I said, "Welcome to the winner's circle," because there's a mentality, and that's across the board.
Yeah.
Like, welcome to guys who want to win and who are going to do something to win, and you're going to be around expectations and mentality of winners. So good. I like that though. I like that sign. We're good, Snacks.
I have an opinionated question that I don't know if you're going to be able to answer. So don't worry about it if you can't. Cool. Aaron Rodgers, MVP season this year, has been playing absolutely incredible.
Yes.
Do you think there's any chance he pulls a John Elway if he wins a Super Bowl?
Do I think there's any way? No.
Okay. I don't think so either, but it popped into my mind and I was like,
yeah, I don't think he does.
He's got stuff in the tank left.
He's got so much in the tank, and he's so competitive. Like, I don't think, if this was maybe his 3rd or 4th, maybe.
Sure.
But he's still accomplishing goals.
Yep.
Whoa, goal. You got to get one at home. This is the first time he's had home field advantage throughout. So,
2011 was the first time, but now he's got a shot to actually host an NFC Championship game.
Yeah. So, at the end of the day, I think, I don't know.
I think
it happening.
Yeah.
Realistically.
I think at this point, it feels like a last dance situation. I'm not talking about with Aaron Rodgers, but I'm talking about with this specific team.
Yeah, and that I get. Like, because there's so many variables, and there's so many things that we don't know. The unknown is so large outside of this season. But I don't know. I don't think that I don't think
he would. I think it's just that.
I just don't, whether or not the capacity, who knows what's going to, what it'll look like from a quote unquote team aspect. But I don't think that's going to necessarily affect his willingness to compete and, and put his product forward. So not yet.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it will be interesting what we are saying post Lombardi.
Then that's when things are going to get real quick. But listen, number one goal is win these next 2 games at home and bring home that thing with the 3rd win. So 3 more wins and we're Super Bowl champions. That's it. That's the only thing we got to talk about. It's 3 wins and we're Super Bowl champs. And I got to say, I have so much confidence in the team. Like you said, the way the defense has been clicking, I think they're number 9 ranked overall. So they're a top 10 defense.
Yeah.
They've really been coming on. Adrian Amos played phenomenally over this past month, had a pick against Trubisky, which is always beautiful to watch. Savage has been playing really good. Rashawn Gary has been playing really well. There's just so many players that have stepped
everybody's stepping up. I think that, it's for whatever reason, I'm sure that they're having conversations as a squad, position. You can clearly, it's like guys are recognizing that you have to have a sense of urgency, and they're playing with a mentality that is right where you want to be going into the playoffs. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to whoever we do end up playing. And I think that it's going to be a good one. It'll be interesting to see, I don't know what type of preparation they're going to do this week, how that's going to look for them.
I think they're practicing on Thursday and Friday.
Okay. So they gave them a couple days off.
Yeah.
Good though. Yeah, I think that's good. We didn't do that with us. And you know what I like? Very different situation with us. When in 2011, Aaron didn't play the last 2 weeks.
Flynn for the win, baby.
Yeah. So, and I think that very different situation because Aaron basically went 3 weeks without playing football.
Yeah.
So this is a very different situation. He's been playing. He's been performing at a high level, of course. He was with us, But I think it's a very different situation. So, well,
that's the thing in terms of the Packers being Super Bowl contenders for the NFC. I'm gonna list the teams I'm gonna list the teams that we got to potentially face, whether it's in the divisional round or the championship round.
Yeah.
Let me get your snap reaction if you're, that might not match up well. Sound good?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. New Orleans Saints.
No, I like our matchup.
Yep. In the cold, Drew Brees.
Yeah, I like our matchup.
Yeah, I'm totally good with that. Seattle Seahawks.
I'm okay with the way they've been playing and what we've been putting together. I actually like in our history in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady.
I like it. I think
get a little revenge.
A little revenge in Green Bay. Now they got to come and show and prove, and I like that. Not this. Tom's used to playing in the cold. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, Tom is 43. So listen, the age. I'm telling. Let me mark my words. Age plays a factor in the cold.
Those old bones gonna be creaking.
Yeah, just it's a little different. So yes, I'm not saying that Tom's just gonna
roll over, but yeah,
by any means. 43 is 43. I don't care whether you're playing in Mars or in South Florida, but the cold does affect you when you're older.
Definitely.
So that I think would help in some capacity. What else we got?
LA Rams.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Fine with that. Chicago Bears.
I'm fine with that. Even though it's the third time, I am fine with that.
Yep. Washington football team.
I'm fine with that. I think that,
they have a good defense.
It's one of those, I don't think it's a trap game because it's playoffs.
Yeah.
I think that just if anyone looks at a record, it could be a trap game just because they're like, you don't even deserve to be in. And it's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything at this point.
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. None of it matters. Literally, not a single thing you did in that regular season.
It doesn't actually even matter because whoever's in is whoever's in.
Yep.
Yes. So
I actually don't think it's going to happen, but I would not be terribly surprised if Washington knocks off Tampa Bay.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised either.
They're hosting, rough defense.
I might dibble dabble in a wager.
A little wager, make it a little interesting.
I might dabble in a wager on Washington. So yeah, I'm not mad at that though. I feel great about us. I think we're in the best position, honestly. And I know it sounds biased, but I think that we're in the best position based upon product, squad, health, performance. Of course, New Orleans is New Orleans. Are they going to have Kamara back?
I don't know. I think there's potential that he comes back for this week. And that's the thing, too. It's against the Bears, who have a good defense. If Jalen Johnson, their corner, is back, they could make Brees' life miserable.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sold on Brees being healthy yet.
No, he had a nice game this past Sunday against the Panthers. And listen, former Packer Ty Montgomery also had over 100 yards because their entire running back room.
Way to step up.
Yep.
And yeah, but that's all. He's always been Swiss Army knife.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sold on that. I think if you get hit Drew, hit him up, beat him up a little bit, that might affect some things. Is Michael Thomas? Are they trying to get him back? Point?
I mean, I think the biggest thing would be Taysom Hill. But again, it's a completely different game at Atlanta. Like that, I've been stressing this for a month.
Yeah.
Again, it's about Lambeau Field. It's different. Playing out in mid-January.
When's the last time they won in Lambeau?
Couldn't even tell you. It's been a while. Because you guys kicked off the 2011 season.
Yeah, we beat them there, and I know that a couple years ago, Drew came. Hey, it's been a while since they beat us.
It's been a few years. So, listen, I think I haven't felt this confident in this football team heading into the playoffs in a while. The last time I might have been 2014, and been like this hopefully it does not end anywhere near what that was, but
no, that's fair though. I like it. So
top two, top one offense, and then you have a top 10 defense. Yeah, okay.
All you gotta do is go out and now you just go play your game.
Go play for 2 games. Let's just do it. Let's knock them down. But yeah, Ryan Grant, you and I believe are on the same page in talking about this 2020-2021 Green Bay Packers. And all I know is that next week we'll be here previewing whichever team is coming into our house. But it ain't going to matter. It ain't going to matter because 3 more wins, and that's it. So
3 more wins, and we've done it. 3 more wins versus whoever. If you got to do 3 wins versus Chicago to get the 3 more wins, you do what you got to do. We did it in 2010. You do what you got to do.
That's it. We can beat them again. That's just do it all the live long day. But Mr. Ryan Grant, it was great to see you again. It was great to have you back.
Yeah, man. I was concerned about what was going on with your good old the wire of the fire.
Stupid poles and just wiring and things. But we're back. It's all that matters. We get to have a nice relaxing weekend of stress-free football because Packers got a bye week, baby. Throw those feet up, relax, and let's see who's deciding to be the next victim of the Green Bay Packers.
For all you non-Packers fans, you might as well become Packers fans now. So
get on the boat before it's too late.
Exactly. It's in your best interest to find some joy in your heart and come on over.
Join the winner circle.
There you go. Like I said to Snacks, welcome to the winner circle.
That's it, baby. That's it. Ryan Grant, where can they find you and your beautiful face?
They can find my face on Twitter, but you won't really actually see me. You'll just talk to me. Ryan Grant 25. And then Instagram, Ryan.Grant. You can talk to me on there. Maybe I'll show my face on there. That's it right now.
That's it for now.
We're doing good things. We're doing stuff.
For now. Well, thank you so much for watching, folks. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Ryan Grant. And as always,
go Pack, go.
Go
and
Pack,
a Happy
go.
New Year.
Oh, yeah, and a Happy New Year. That's a thing. Hopefully better than last year.
That's the thing. And a Happy New Year. Hopefully everybody's holidays were safe and healthy and all that good stuff. But yeah, Happy New Year. Let's kickstart this new year with some Packers. Yeah, there you go. With some hardware.
Go Pack, go, baby.